you to become a leader, and how has your perspective on leadership evolved since then?
I think for me, it sort of fell into the role, and I was a good performer in my role, and then when you perform well, your natural progression is more responsibilities or managing the team, more in terms of territories that you handle. So you kind of fell into the role. I think that goes with a lot of leaders, that they were a strong performer, they're really good at what they do, and all of a sudden, they get promoted to be a manager. Um, Also, it's a little bit of my characteristic. I'm someone that who likes to take charge. So a lot of time, I just even though it may not be my responsibility, but I take ownership. I like to own the project. I like to take things from start to finish, and then and people see that quality. And then also mentorship is important. You getting feedback or someone kind of give you the affirmation or reassurance that hey, you can do the job, and then so you kind of progress in your leadership journey.
Oh yeah, so interesting. So I think it's an interesting question because many people come to meet me or some social platform from and want to learn from the mistake and learn from something happen in your life. So can you say a mistake you make in your leadership role and what you learn from it?
Yeah, I would say not just one mistake. I've made so many mistakes. In
It's right.
Yeah, we need more than an hour to talk about it. But um, I think for me also in my early days was a bit of lack of self awareness. I know what I'm good at, but I would fall into my blind spots. I have triggers. I would react. I would develop not a great reputation. I think I've talked about it. My one of my greatest strengths is I'm an achiever. So I always have a lot of pressure. I like to see result. I push myself. I push others. Um, I used to remember, um, showing up, because of the stress, not having a very great energy, and I've learned that, my energy affects the team energy. So I have to manage myself, because I didn't realize that, I can sense that people were nervous. I can sense that people were anxious. But because that came from me, I show up feeling anxious, and I show up feeling, very intense. I show up feeling, um, you know, not very relationship oriented. So then, it create not a nice environment. So I these are things that I look back, or I step back, and I realize, hey, that was a mistake. I need to show up, with a different energy. So we can be more collaborative. We can be more positive. We can be a little bit more relaxed. So just one of the mistakes that I thought about.